Hey everyone, it's Justine and I'm back for another episode of Quick and Easy Cards in Minutes, and I'm going to be featuring this Heart Flourish stamp from So Susie Stamps that made this really cool paisley looking background. I'm going to be using 3 colors of ink bites. They're from So Susie Stamps and really bright colors, and I'm just going to ink them up and ink up a background on a 4 by 5 1/4 inch card panel. If it's easier for you when card making, you can also stamp the colors individually at a time, so one pink, then yellow, then blue, then green, or whatever works for you. It just depends how good your depth perception is and things like that, because in the end, if you're random stamping all one color at one time, you might end up getting 2 colors that are the same color next to each other, or not enough space and too much white space for others. This is a really cool stamp for this technique, I think, because you can turn it around in various ways, and there's a long and a big part, so generally you can kind of go in and out and not really have too many issues. And I'm just putting on the last couple of colors here. Again, it was kind of, I wanted to add a couple more of the other colors onto this card panel. And the next thing I wanted to do was just add a sentiment to the card and also add a little bit of interest to the card. So I'm going to throw in a piece of white cardstock here, and I'm going to cut out this rectangle. I also ended up sending through the card panel that we just made with a stitch die just to give it a little extra finish around the edges. It just makes everything look a little bit more completed and gives it a more finished look, I find, but it doesn't really cut off anything. If it's 4 by 5 1/4 with the Simon Says Stamp stitched rectangles, it's fine. And then I stamped the You Got This in the center of the sentiment panel that I had cut out with the rectangles, and simply the next step was putting the card all together. So that meant adding a card base which measures 11 by 4 1/4 inches, and I scored it there at the 5.5 inch mark. I'm just going to add my card panel on top. As you know, I really like white frames around my card. It gives it a little bit more of a cleaner look, almost like a frame around a picture, and that tends to be more of my signature look for sure. And then simply adding the sentiment. If you're interested in subscribing to my channel, just click on my face there. I have a link to another quick and easy card, and any supplies that are used are listed below in the video description and my blog. Thanks for watching.